Here they come. They're off. Here comes Log on the outside for the lead. There goes Brooklet's Gale, and there goes Cash of Rubies. Cash of Rubies charging through now to take command, but Brooklet's Gale driving second on the outside. Here comes Montini Lopez charging in the third. That's Small Fry in fourth. 2 lengths Log, followed in that turn by Sid Masquerade. She'll be Precious and Devotion trailing. Here comes Montini Lopez up to challenge Cash of Rubies for the lead. Brooklet's Gale right there in third. Now they're moving by the quarter. 28 and 4 the opening quarter. Cash of Rubies has the lead. Montini Lopez is parked on the outside second, but Brooklet's Gale closes the gap third. 3 lengths Small Fry, followed on the inside by Log, followed on the outside She'll Be Precious, Sid Masquerade and Devotion. They're moving for the half-mile juncture. Cash of Rubies has the lead 3 parts of a length, but Montini Lopez is on the outside trying to come on second. The field's halfway home. 58 and 2 the race is half over into the clubhouse turn, and Cash of Rubies is fighting to come back, and Cash of Rubies is coming back. Montini Lopez is on the outside second. Brooklet's Gale in third. Here comes Log. She's moving up 3 wide. Here comes She'll Be Precious moving right with her out of the turn. They curve into the box stretch, and here comes Log. Log up to challenge Cash of Rubies for the lead. On the outside of us is She'll Be Precious, followed now Brooklet's Gale. 3 quarters on the board. 128 and 4, and Cash of Rubies is fighting back on the inside. It's Log alongside a challenging second. She'll Be Precious. She's moving up 3 wide. Here they come, turning for home. Cash of Rubies cuts the corner, sprinting clear again. Now Brooklet's Gale charges through on the inside. It's Cash of Rubies with the lead. On the inside, it's Brooklet's Gale. Cash of Rubies and Brooklet's Gale. Cash of Rubies. Brooklet's Gale at the wire. Between horses for the lead. Here comes You're in the News, and there goes Seasand. Now they charge into the inside, and Seasand is on the inside, but Tougher One Bluegrass powers up, and Tougher One Bluegrass from the outside powers on by You're in the News. His second 4 lengths back to Seasand, followed on the outside Spring Blossom, followed by Bloom 112, followed now by Cass's Brat. 2 lengths back to Viking Girl, trailing the field Lady in Distress. They're moving by the initial quarter. 29 and 3 the quarter, and Spring Blossom from the outside now powers on by You're in the News. His second now by 2 lengths Tougher One Bluegrass. His third by 3 lengths Seasand. Here comes Cass's Brat out looking for cover, approaching the half-mile juncture. On the inside, Spring Blossom, You're in the News, is on the attack, and You're in the News now powers up to challenge for the lead. It's Tougher One Bluegrass second, followed on the inside of horses Spring Blossom. They're halfway home. 1:01 into the clubhouse turn. You're in the News maintains the lead, sprinting clear again. On the outside, that's Tougher One Bluegrass second. Spring Blossom is right there in third. Seasand is a bit rough on the outside. 1 Bloom 12 out of the turn. Now they curve into the box stretch, approaching the final quarter, and You're in the News has the lead a length and a quarter. Here comes Bloom 112 down third, moving second on the inside. Spring Blossom. Here comes Seasand 3 wide, 3 quarters. 131 and 4. Now there's 3 horses across the track. Bloom 112 between horses. You're in the News. Seasand is 3 wide. Lady in Distress 4 wide. Here they come, turning for home. You're in the News has the lead between horses. Bloom 112, Seasand and Viking Girl. Down the stretch they come. Bloom 112 has the lead. On the outside of horses, Lady in Distress. Bloom 112, Lady in Distress at the wire. Field moves to the top of the turn. Here they come. They're off. Between horses, there goes 46 guns for the lead, but Fantastic Finale shoots on through, and there goes Socky's Dart. Those three as they rattle for position, and Fantastic Finale moves between horses. Now to take command. Socky's Dart holds on the inside, second, 46 guns. Now third on the outside, followed in that turn by Postmaster. It's 4 lengths back to Satin Star, Indiana Jonas. It's Mr. Dignitary and Blue Star Blue Chip. They're by the quarter. 28 and 1 the quarter. A battle for the lead. 46 guns is on the outside now to take command. Fantastic Finale holds on the inside, second. Socky's Dart is right there in third. Postmaster, he's ready to come out. Followed on the outside by Satin Star, Indiana Jonas. They're moving for the half-mile juncture, and your leader is 46 guns. Here comes Dave McGee and Postmaster. Now third, now second on the outside. They're driving by the half. 58 seconds flat and 46 guns. Leans into the clubhouse turn, but Postmaster moves at him on the outside, and Postmaster with a rush. Now to take command. Here comes Satin Star. Now third and moving into second. Followed on the outside by Indiana Jonas. Out of the turn, they curve into the box stretch, and Postmaster leads the way by 2 lengths. Satin Star second. Indiana Jonas charging third on the outside. Followed now by Star Blue Chip. 3/4 on the board, 127 and 3, and Postmaster has that 2-length lead. It's Satin Star second. Here comes Fantastic Finale. He shoots through on the inside. They're moving to the top of the stretch, and your leader, Postmaster. Here they come, turning for home, and Postmaster opens up the lead now with every stride. It's Satin Star second, Fantastic Finale. It's Postmaster showing the way. Postmaster delivers tonight. It was Satin Star second, close for third. Nearing the start. Feature race pacers, and behind the starting gate, here they come. They're off. Here comes Falcons Bambi on the outside, going right for the lead. The Eyes Have It and Cadiz. Into the turn they roll, and here comes Falcons Bambi. Falcons Bambi up to challenge. The Eyes Have It for the lead. It's Cadiz right there in third. 3 lengths back to Victory Embrace. 3 lengths back to Select Fit Midnight Hour. And trailing to the quarter, that's Gently Wapes. A lively pace approaching the quarter. Here comes Falcons Bambi. Falcons Bambi now sprints clear by 3 lengths. The Eyes Have It in second, another by the quarter. 29 seconds flat the quarter. Positions unchanged. Falcons Bambi leads the way now by 2.5 lengths. The Eyes Have It right there second. A length and a quarter. Cadiz is right there in third. He's out of third. Here comes Victory Embrace, followed now by Select Fit Midnight Hour, and trailing the field, that's Gently Wapes. Approaching the half-mile juncture, and your leader, Falcons Bambi. Here comes Cadiz, now third and moving second on the outside. It's the Eyes Have It, Victory Embrace. 59 and 4. The race is half over. Now they charge into that clubhouse turn, and Falcons Bambi maintains a 1-length lead. Cadiz in second. It's the Eyes Have It in third. Victory Embrace following live cover on the inside of horses. Gently Wapes and Select Fit. Out of the turn, now they curve into the box stretch, approaching the final quarter, and Falcons Bambi has the lead, but here comes Victory Embrace, now third, and here comes Victory Embrace, up to challenge for the lead, 3/4, 129 and 4, and Victory Embrace charging up now to take command. Falcons Bambi is fighting to come back second. The Eyes Have It in third. Around the final turn, it's Victory Embrace. It's on the inside, Falcons Bambi. Here they come, turning for home. Falcons Bambi is coming back on the inside. Victory Embrace, Falcons Bambi, Victory Embrace. It's Victory Embrace and Falcons Bambi. Falcons Bambi, Falcons Bambi, Victory Embrace at the wire. Fifth race Pacers in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. It's Bull Main on the inside for the lead. There goes El Supremo. Herbert McDougall is there as they charge into that first turn. Bull Main benefits from the inside El Supremo, but here comes Caribbean Connection. Now third, moving second on the outside. It's El Supremo back to third. Open Gate Dendy joins the leaders on the outside. Followed on the inside, Kentucky Cash, Bluffview Billy. Followed now by Fox Valley Slicker. And trailing to the quarter, Herbert McDougall. A battle up front, Caribbean Connection. They're by the quarter. 29 seconds flat, and Caribbean Connection has the lead, but Bluffview Billy is on the attack. Bluffview Billy up to challenge for the lead. On the inside of horses, Bull Main, El Supremo. On the outside of horses, Kentucky Cash. They're moving for the half-mile juncture, and Caribbean Connection is on the inside and neck in front. Bluffview Billy is on the attack on the outside second. It's Bull Main right there in third. They're moving by the half. 58-4, now they race into the clubhouse turn, and Caribbean Connection is on the inside with the neck in front. Bluffview Billy is right there second. Bull Main looks for racing room in third. Kentucky Cash, El Supremo. On the outside, here comes Fox Valley Slicker. Here comes Kentucky Cash. He's three wide out of the turn. Now they curve into the box stretch, approaching the final quarter. On the inside, it's Caribbean Connection. Between horses, Bluffview Billy is there. Here comes Kentucky Cash. He's three wide. Bull Main looks for racing room. 3/4. 129 and 2 into the final turn. On the outside, Kentucky Cash. On the inside, it's Caribbean Connection. Here comes Fox Valley Slicker. Here comes El Supremo. He's four wide. Here they come between horses. It's Kentucky Cash. El Supremo charging. Bull Main is there. Here comes Fox Valley Slicker. Here comes Bull Main. It's Fox Valley Slicker and Bull Main. Fox Valley Slicker and Bull Main. Those two at the wire. The 4-1 Perfecta, $16.40, $16.40. Fifth race rundown, top bottom is time of the turn. Sixth race Pacers are in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. It's Burke Hanover on the inside for the lead. Here comes Sullen Reward. Joined in that turn by Sharp Control. Into the turn they roll, and Sullen Reward is on the outside now to circle Burke Hanover for the lead. It's 3 lengths back to Sharp Control, followed now by Come On Johnny. It's 3 lengths back to Armbro Compass. Wall Street Dealer, Mike's Cadet and Startler trailing, approaching the first quarter, and your leader Sullen Reward. It's Burke Hanover right there second, another by the quarter. 28-3, the opening quarter. Positions on change. Now your leader is Sullen Reward alike. Burke Hanover, but here comes Come On Johnny. Look at him fly. Now fourth, now third, moving second on the outside. Around the turn, approaching the half, and off stride is Come On Johnny. And that leaves Sullen Reward with the lead. Here comes Wall Street Dealer. Now third and moving second on the outside. It's Burke Hanover. Here comes Mike's Cadet. They're halfway home. 58-1 into the clubhouse turn. It's Sullen Reward with the lead. Wall Street Dealer is on the attack on the outside second. Burke Hanover looks for racing room in third, followed by Sharp Control. Mike's Cadet and Armbro Compass out of the turn. They curve into the box stretch. Sullen Reward is on the inside. A nostril, but Wall Street Dealer charging up, and here comes Wall Street Dealer with a rush. Now to take command. 3/4 on the board. 127 flat. Wall Street Dealer into the final turn. 3 parts of a length. It's Stolen Reward trying to come on second. Here comes Armbro Corpus. Burke Hanover. His only hope is the open stretch. Here they come turning for home. Wall Street Dealer between horses. It's Stolen Reward. Burke Hanover charging through on the inside and down the stretch. Wall Street Dealer. Here comes Sharp Control. Here comes Burke Hanover. Burke Hanover and Sharp Control. It is Burke Hanover, Sharp Control. Those two at the wire.
Another reminder, racing fan.
Time of the turn. Here they come. They're off. And it's a good start with 3 horses battling for the lead. And on the inside there goes Strong Don. Strong Don benefits from the inside. Here comes Cassie's Ruler. Charging into second as Vance Warrior closes the gap, moving back to second. And the outside Cassie's Ruler parked in third, Mr. Famous. Followed in that turn by Marquis Valio. 4 lengths back to Unravel. And trailing the field, that's Treble Burner. And they're burning it up front. Strong Don. 3 parts of a length. Now they're by the quarter. 27 for the quarter. A lively pace, and Strong Don leads the way as Vance Warrior slips into second. Cassie's Ruler perked on the outside. Followed on the outside of horses Marquis Value, Mr. Famous, Unravel, and Treble Burner trailing. They're moving for the half-mile juncture. It's Joe Marsh Jr. and Strong Don with the lead. Vance Warrior is on the inside second. Cassie's Ruler in third. Followed now by Mr. Famous and Marquis Value. 57-3, the race is half over. Into the clubhouse turn, and Strong Don maintains a lead a length and a quarter. Vance Warrior right there second. On the inside, Mr. Famous in third. On the outside, here comes Marquis Value. Here comes Unravel. Look at him fly out of the turn. Now they curve into the back stretch, and Strong Don leads the way. On the inside, Vance Warrior, Marquis Value. 3 wide, that's Unravel. On the inside, it's Mr. Famous. 3/4, 127-2. Now they drive into the far turn. The entry is still 1-2. Strong Don, Vance Warrior. On the outside, that's Marquis Value. Here they come turning for home, and Strong Don cuts the quarter. On the inside, Vance Warrior. He's out for the drive, and down the stretch they come. It's Strong Don with the lead. Vance Warrior is closing. Here comes Vance Warrior. Vance Warrior charging now to take command at the wire. Eighth race pacers are in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. Between horses, Wall Stonebridge for the lead, and on the outside here comes Slick Albatross into the turn, and Wall Stonebridge now has the lead. Here comes Kelly Tuck Greg. He's circling horses on the outside, followed by Nothing But Class right there in third. It's Slick Albatross, 2 lengths back to C-Note Dancer, Pipe Creek Rocky Surf Alert, and Heritage Park trailing. And from the outside, it's Kelly Tuck Greg now to take command. Wall Stonebridge and Nothing But Class, they're by the quarter. 28-1 the quarter, and Kelly Tuck Greg has that 3-length lead. It's Wall Stonebridge second, 2 lengths. Nothing But Class in third, double length. Slick Albatross out looking for a cover, and he flushes out. Nothing But Class. Now they're racing for the half-mile marker. Kelly Tuck Greg has the lead. Nothing But Class is on the outside second. It's Wall Stonebridge. Right there in third, Slick Albatross. C-Note Dancer, Pipe Creek Rocky. They're halfway home. 58-4 into the clubhouse turn, and Kelly Tuck Greg has a 1-length lead. On the inside, Wall Stonebridge back to second. Nothing But Class. On the inside of us is Pipe Creek Rocky looking for racing room. Slick Albatross Say Note Dancer. Out of the turn, they curve into the box. Stretching Kelly Tuck Rag has the lead now a length. On the outside, it's Kelly Tuck Rag. I make that nothing but class in second. On the outside of horses, here comes Say Note Dancer. 3 wide, 3/4. 129 and 2, and Kelly Tuck Rag leads the way into the far turn. On the outside of horses, Say Note Dancer. Between horses, that's Wall Stonebridge on the inside with nowhere to go. Here they come, turning for home. Kelly Tuck Rag is under urging. Wall Stonebridge now ducks to the open stretch, and down the stretch, it's Kelly Tuck Rag with the lead. Here comes Wall Stonebridge charging. Wall Stonebridge is fastest of all. Ninth race pacers are in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. It's Silver Storm between horses for the lead on the outside. Keystone Throng, but there goes Frisky Lobel into the turn, and Frisky Lobel has a 2-length lead. Silver Storm looks to drop in second. Larry is right there in third, followed now by Galactic Bummer. Keystone Throng, it's 3 lengths back to Sun and My Bluegrass, followed by Escort Best and Southern Image. And your leader to the quarter is Frisky Lobel, but Silver Storm is closing the gap. They're by the quarter. 28 and 1 the quarter with Frisky Lobel. Your leader 2 lengths. Silver Storm is right there in second. A length and a quarter. Larry is third now by 2 lengths. Galactic Bummer 2 lengths back to Keystone Throng. It's Sun in My Bluegrass. Southern Image Escort Best trails the field. They're heading for the half-mile juncture. Frisky Lobel has a 2-length lead. Silver Storm is second, 2 lengths. Larry in third. Now they're halfway home. 58 seconds flat. Now they drive into the clubhouse turn. Frisky Lobel maintains a lead. Silver Storm second. Here comes Larry. Now third. Now second on the outside. Silver Storm back to third. On the inside of horses, Galactic Bummer. Keystone Throng. Followed on the outside of horses, Southern Image. Out of the turn, they curve into the box stretch, and Frisky Lobel maintains a lead of length. Larry is on the outside second. Silver Storm is right there third. 3/4 on the board. 127 and 3 into the final turn. On the inside, Frisky Lobel. On the outside, Larry is there. Silver Storm. Here comes Keystone Throng. Now fourth. Now moving 3 wide. Here they come, turning for home. And Frisky Lobel got the corner. Larry is there. Keystone Throng is coming on. It's Frisky Lobel. Keystone Throng. Here comes Southern Image. Here comes Keystone Throng. Keystone Throng at the wire. And that is a photo placed. Here they come. They're off. It's uncorked between horses for the lead. There goes Gilboy charging through, and there goes Raven Ruler into the turn, and Raven Ruler benefits from the inside. Gilboy right there second, but uncorked. Now third and under the whip on the outside, approaching the quarter, and here comes Uncork. Uncork now to take him, and Raven Ruler is second, 2 lengths. Gilboy third now by 2 lengths. Nukes himself 2 lengths back to Keystone Mendel. Savvy Hanover, Bonnie Rebel, Must All trailing. They're by the quarter. 28 and 3 the quarter, and Uncork has that 2-length lead. Raven Ruler is right there second, 2 lengths. Gilboy is out of third, followed by Nukes himself. 2 lengths back, Keystone, Mandel, Savvy, Hanover, Bonnie Rebel, and Bestall trailing. They're heading for the half-mile juncture, and Dunkirk has the lead. Here comes Gilboy, now third and moving second on the outside. Raven Ruler in their halfway home. 58-1 into the clubhouse turn, and Uncorked has the lead 3 parts of a length. Gilboy is on the outside second. Now Raven Ruler moves back to second. Gilboy in third. On the outside of horses, Nukes himself. Bonnie Rebel needs racing from out of the turn. Now they curve into the box, stretching on Cork. Leads away a length and a quarter. Raven Ruler is getting a perfect trip. It's Gilboy in third. On the outside of horses, here comes Bonnie Rebel. Bestall is there. Nukes himself. 3/4, 127-3. Now they drive into the final turn, and Uncorked has the 2-length lead. Raven Ruler, he's ready to come out. Bonnie Rebel is there. Here they come, turning for home. Uncorked has the lead. Here comes Raven Ruler. He's ducking to the inside. It's Uncorked with the lead. Here comes Raven Ruler. Raven Ruler charging. It's Uncorked. Raven Ruler at the wire. And ladies and gentlemen, in tonight's Pick 6, 5 of 6 was the winner for $213.40. But look at that carryover for tomorrow night. $26,736 will be added to the Pick 6 pool as you buy your all selections. Here they come. They're off. Between horses, there goes Gold Arrow out for the lead. Here comes Closing Stretch, and there goes Skillax. Into the turn they roll, and Skillax benefits from the inside, but Gold Arrow is on the attack. Second, Closing Stretch is right there in third. 2 lengths, Robbie's Lambada. 2 lengths back to Gallium Arsenide. 3 lengths back, Fox Valley Laser, Surgeon Duke. Trailing the field, that's Patrick Thorpe. Out of the turn, moving for the quarter, and your leader is Skillax, a length and a half. They're by the first quarter. They've hit the quarter, 30-3, and Skillax leads the way, but here comes Robbie's Lambada. Now fourth, now third, circling horses moving second on the outside. It's Gold Arrow right there in third. Gallium Arsenide now following cover, followed by Closing Stretch, Fox Valley Laser, Patrick Thorpe, and Surgeon Duke. Approaching the half-mile juncture, and the battle up front. It's Skillax on the inside, but Robbie's Lambada charging alongside a challenging second. It's Gold Arrow in third, Gallium Arsenide. They're halfway home. 101-3. Now they drive into the clubhouse turn. Skillax has a neck in front. On the outside, Robbie's Lambada tries to come on second, followed by Gold Arrow in third. Gallium Arsenide, he's set to go 3 wide. Out of the turn, here comes Robbie's Lambada. Robbie's Lambada with a rush now to take command. It's Skillax right there second. Here comes Gallium Arsenide. Charging into third, it's Gold Arrow. Fox Valley Laser. They're moving by 3/4. 3/4, 121-3. Now they drive into the far turn. Robbie's Lambada. Here comes Gallium Arsenide. Gallium Arsenide charging on the outside, a challenge for the lead. It's Skillax and Fox Valley Laser. Here they come, turning for home, and Robbie's Lambada has the lead. Gallium Arsenide is charging as they come to the wire. It's Robbie's Lambada. Here comes Gallium Arsenide charging. Robbie's Lambada, Gallium Arsenide. Here comes Gallium Arsenide. Those two at the wire. Robbie's Lambada, Gallium Arsenide, and that is a photo.